Hi, this is Panno. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Robert Hess and Alan Merry. This is a game from I Love Man tournament played in 2018. Robert Hess had white pieces and he started with d4. Alan Merry played knight to f6, c4, g6, knight to c3, bishop to g7, e4, d6, king's Indian defense, f3, the Saemisch variation, a6, bishop to e3, knight to c6, knight on g to e2, and Alan Merry castled kingside, queen to d2, bishop to d7, h4, black to move. The four most played moves are e5, h5, b5, and rook to b8. Alan Merry played e5, attacking white center, d5, closing the center, knight to a5, attacking the pawn on c4, white to move, b3, knight to g3 is quite a popular move in this position too. In both cases, black plays b5, so after b3 we have b5, h5. This is the sharpest continuation, offering the pawn to open the h file. The offer is accepted, and now rook to c1. g4 is waiting for a moment. Rook to b8. Perhaps knight to f6 should have been considered, because g4 is coming. We have rook to b8. Pawn takes pawn on b5, a takes on b5. g4 attacking the knight, knight to f6, bishop to h6, the standard plan. Bishop takes on h6, queen takes on h6, king to g8, intending rook to g8 and then rook to g7, because g5 is coming. Knight to g3, rook to g8, g5, knight to h5, knight takes on h5, pawn takes knight, rook takes on h5, and black plays rook to g7, defending h7 pawn. White to move. Rook to c2 was played. After the game, Robert has said that he wished he played knight to d1, intending knight to e3 instead. Rook to c2, intending to switch the rook to the king's side. King to g8, knight to d1, c6, white to move. White is choosing between winning a free pawn and getting his knight into better position. Knight to e3, queen to b6, attacking the knight, defending, rook to a8. 25 moves have been played, and white bishop on f1 was yelling, "Pick me, pick me, pick me." Robert has heard him and played bishop to h3. Black to move. Knight to c4, a desperate knight sacrifice. B takes on c4. Rook to a3, threatening queen takes knight. How would you defend? Robert has played very cool move, c5. The bishop on d7 is a taboo for a moment, because of queen takes on e3. c5. Queen to a5. If d takes on c5, then bishop takes on d7. Queen to a5. Queen takes on d6. If bishop takes on d7, then the game may become complicated. After rook takes on e3 check, and after king takes on e3, queen to e1 check, and black is hoping for lots of checks, and a draw perhaps. Back to our game. We have queen takes on d6, the bishop stays where it is, rook takes on e3 check, king takes rook, queen to e1 check, rook to e2 blocking, queen to g1 check, king to d2, rook takes on g5. If queen to d4 check, then king to e1, and after queen to g1 check, white has bishop to f1. That is why Robert Hess didn't capture the bishop on d7. We have rook takes on g5. D takes on c6. Now queen to d4 check doesn't work because queen takes queen. Rook to g6 attacking the queen. Queen takes on d7. Queen takes on c5. White played a move and black resigned. The move is queen to e8 check. Black resigned. If king goes to g7, then white can play bishop to e6, or perhaps rook takes on h7 check, and after king takes on h7 check, king to h6, bishop to e6, queen to d6 check, bishop to d5, and white rook is coming sooner or later to h2 with check. And let's go back. After check, if queen goes to f8, then queen takes queen check. And after king takes queen, c7, and how to stop the pawn. Spite check, then king to c1, and after rook to c6 check, rook to c2 blocking, and white is easily winning. What a lovely game. Was player with the black pieces said after the game. No, he wasn't. He was merry. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.